Hello and welcome to our episode 5 of the Cardfight Vanguard Dear Days 2 story mode. Previously we fought Bubbernail, was it? Yeah, we fought Bubbernail with Sacrifice Glass. Then I did a live stream because I initially wanted to play Clarissa, but then we have some viewers coming in. Thank you guys so much for coming that time. Really appreciate it. So we have Michu right now. Insane stuff because I have never played Michu. Just fought against it a couple of times in locals. But yeah, so here we have Michu. It might be painful for some of you guys because most of the cards are not in full rarity mode, but we'll get onto that. Okay, so what does Michu do? So Michu's first skill, it's a once per turn act on Vanguard Circle. If you have all set up in order, it's an order card. We'll go through that later. You can CB1, draw something, choose a card from hand, and call it to rearguard or discard it. And her signature ability is Cannonball. When Michu attacks a Vanguard, you can Soul Blast 2, pop something, and she gets 5k. But we're not really gonna use this as much because we have a newer Michu, the big Michu. Well, not big in like, yeah, big stonks Michu. Okay, get me. So she basically goes on top of the old Michu, kind of like, since she's a glitter, so she has a jumper, kind of like Chaos and Tegria and Tamayura. So when she jumps on top of the old Michu, you get to search your deck or drop for one Noqno, either the grade 2 or grade 1, or one Cannonball order card. Put it to hand, and if you search the deck, you shuffle and you can activate Persona if you did not ride the old Michu at the same turn. And then her second ability is you bind the old Michu, the OG Michu, to choose something, pop it, and reduce the cost of your Cannonball Soul Blast 2 by 0. And at the end of the turn, you go back to the old Michu. It's pretty much just like how Chaos was when I showed you in the last few episodes. And then her signature ability, instead of popping something and get 5k, she does Soul Blast 2, choose something, and she gets 10k. But this is altered by the Cannonball card. So we'll jump to the Cannonball cards first. The first one is the one-off that we play, which is the all setup that I mentioned before. All setup is when you have Michu in your Vanguard, you can rest this order to Soul Charge 1 and choose a Cannonball card from your hand and put it into your order zone. Okay, so we play this because it's technically a free cost and you get Soul. Because it's a free cost, the other Cannonball cards actually cost CB1, so you want to really play them on the order zone as much as you can from all setup, and the Soul goes to cards like Yuika here. So the second Cannonball is Flower Cannonball. We rarely pay the CB1 cost unless it's super necessary. But when you play this order, you get to draw a card. So rest all setup, play this card on your order zone, and you draw one. Simple as that, just plussing. And when you're on Grade 3 Michu, better if you're on the big Michu, the new Michu. Unless of course perhaps you're going first, so it's pretty much how you see the situation. You get to put this order to drop, and you change that Michu's ability to when she swings, you Soul Blast 2, you choose 3 units and they get plus 10k. So this will override both Michu's Soul Blast 2 Cannonball abilities. And our last Cannonball order is Beware the Sneeze of Fireworks. Same thing like the previous order, when it's put into order, you draw a card, but the act skill of dropping this card from the order zone is that you choose one of your units and it gets 10k, and then you choose the opponent's rear guard, and until the end of the opponent's next turn, they cannot intercept and they cannot stand. So you can put this, let's say, on a swirler, or you can put this into anything that intercepts really, or just has a big impact for your opponent. Now we're going to the right line. This is the grade 0 Michu. Does AFK 1 second, you draw 1. And then the grade 1 Michu is when she's placed by riding from the grade 0, you search for your all setup. So you don't want to have this in your hand, but if you do get it from your stand and draw on your turn 1, well, it is what it is, boys and girls. And then the grade 2 When she's rode upon, when she's placed by riding from the grade 1 Michu, you get to look at top 5, search for one Noqno or one Cannonball card. It depends on whatever you have. And then we have Milagros. When she's placed on Rigor Circle, if you have Michu, if you have a Michu Vanguard, so nevertheless you're grade 2 or 3, you put a card from hand to soul, choose a Cannonball card from your drop, put it to hand, and if you have 3 or more face down, you cannot charge one. So you gotta see the timing in this one. Which of course I might misplay because I am Mr. Streamer misplay. And then the second continuous ability is if you put a Cannonball order from the order zone to drop, she gets 10k, which is also what the grade 2 Noqno has. Well, she has the additional skill. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you CD1, you soul blast 1, and she gets, when she swings, if no drive checks were performed for a battle your rigger attack, she does drive checks. So it's a 1 drive, and you can only do this, as in you cannot have 2 Noqno side by side, left and right doing checks. Then we have PG, of course, must have 3 PGs and one element area. And then we're in 3 Wikas, because we want to bounce some cards back, of course, because it's lyrical, it's Michu plus in your hand, and then, well, the grade 1 Noqno can revive, but the grade 2 cannot revive. But yeah, of course you can get back with grade 3 Michu. But yeah, so Yuika, pretty self-explanatory. It's like the bread and butter for every lyrical deck, sort of. Yeah, so when something is placed in front of her, and if your Vanguard is grade 3, she gets 5k, and at the end of battle she boosted, you can soul blast 1, you put back to hand the rigger that's in front of her. And then we play 3 of grade 1 Noqnos. This is the first Noqno, which is the grade 1. If you do not have a unit named Noqno, which includes the grade 2, you soul blast 1, you can call her to the back of the Vanguard, or backward center, sorry, yeah. So again, it's a timing concern, you need to time this properly. And then backward center, this is what makes Michu also unique. It's at the end of battle your Vanguard attack. If your opponent is if you're greater, you can CD1, discard 1, stand Noqno, and then you swap with Michu. So essentially Michu becomes the back row and Noqno becomes the Vanguard, and you get to drive check. Well, just once, but it's something. And finally we have Referica, which is when you have the all setup, you can EB free, look at top 7, choose up to 1 Cannonball, reveal it, put the hand. Very nice, always very nice to have Cannonball cards. And she's the jumper, so if you have a grade 3 with Michu in this card team, which is the old Michu in this case, you can put her to soul, search your deck for up to 1 of the new Michu, write it as stand, and of course you activate Persona, right? And then we run Idoswaro. Idoswaro is basically, because we have enough already, we wanna go for crits, and crits. So the additional effect is you will take a card from drop to hand, and then you give something a crit. And lastly, for our Regalis piece, we're playing Twin Cast just for a bit of more of the defensive side. Of course, you can choose something else like Regalis or even Caliburn, but that's pretty much up to your preference. Alright, we are all set and done. It's time to fight Mika. Ironically, in the live stream, I actually fought Mika for the CPU fight while I was looking for a VP to open packs for Michu. Lost to her because I misplayed. Also, she's second OT, but yeah. Either way, I just have to say, the amount of content, well, videos and live streams that I've been doing has been really great. And I feel like since this is something new to me, because I'm also like, well, English is not my main language, so I'm also training my English to speak better, especially because I have some anxiety when well, not anxiety, I'm just like hella nervous when I go on stage, you know. And yeah, it's been a great experience. I hope you guys are enjoying this, because I am really enjoying this. Also, very positive reception from the community. I love you guys so much. Alright, anyways, Mika is playing Kairi. I assume this is the grade 4 Kairi she's gonna clap me with. Okay, we are gonna ditch. I don't really wanna ditch the order, but we could. I mean, we could just ditch one, right? I always want to keep the plus 10 key to free units, so we're gonna drop this order, and then yep. Remember to always activate the grade 1 Michu first, so you don't accidentally draw all setup by the grade 0 going second. Alright, and then we can activate this, we can rest it, soul charge a PG, and we put there, yes. Alright. End phase, and we're gonna swing, just 8k to face, nothing much. Heal, we do not heal, but it's always nice to have 15k shield in hand. Well, perhaps I could have ditched Milagros instead, but well, you be the judge of it. You be the judge of it. Well, but I mean, don't judge me. I mean, it's not like my 10th time playing the deck. It's like actually the 3rd time I played the deck. I did like 2 games off stream. It's like me, oh, okay. So Michu does this, Michu does that. Alright, let's see how I piece it up together. It's either you get impressed with me or you suffer with me as usual, as I do my misplays. Right, defensive crit, we love to see it, so we're only gonna be at 1 damage. We can just ditch one Milagros here if we don't have a Noqno grade 1. Oh, we do have a Noqno grade 1, nice. We don't have an order, but of course, remember that the grade 2, you can search for up to 1 Noqno or Cannonball card. So I have a grade 2 Noqno, so I kinda wanna gamble here. So let's ditch a grade 1 Noqno and hope we get a Cannonball from top 5. Yep, that's perfect. Just to confirm, alright, we're gonna take the fireworks. It's great stuff, great stuff. Alright, we're gonna use this. Soul charge a twin cast, not a big issue, we can soul bust it out. If we do get a Miguika, use it skill later on. Okay, and then we draw a card. We go, oh, elementary, nice. And then we soul blast the twin cast. Yeah, everything checks out. And we get to call Noqno here. I kinda wanna call the grade 2 Noqno, but feels a bit risky considering I only have 1, and yeah. I mean, I could always search with the Michu, but I want to search another order. So I guess, do I want to get this? I kind of want to go a bit aggressive. I mean, okay, you know what, let's just swing 18 first. See what happens. Yeah, so if any of you are actually like Michu day ones or Michu mains, please let me know if I'm doing anything wrong or doing anything right, or just anything in between. Because Michu is pretty fairly new to me. I'm sort of conservative compared to how I play Barbaril and Chaos. So yeah, no, I do not want to use twin cast. Yo, I'll take this. What could go wrong? Okay, nothing there. That one's gonna be 21. I'll guard that one. Okay, yeah. What does this do actually? What is that actually? I just whoa! I want to use twin cast. I don't want to use twin cast this early. Whoa! Return to hand? I mean, do I want to go? Yeah, you know, I kind of don't want her to heal out later on. Yeah, let's just take it. Let's just take it. Well, all ends well. All ends well. 3 defensives. Just too good. Just too good. Bounce and it bounced. Right. Well, it's my turn. Alright, so okay. I guess we can ditch the jumper here because we have one already. Alright, it's time for big brain plays. Okay, shit, okay. 1 sec, lads. Okay, okay, I'm gonna use 1 CB for Noqno, that's 100%. Oh yeah, we're gonna use this first. Okay, here comes the big brain plays, or the small brain plays. Okay, EB free. Oh, nice! Okay, and then we're not gonna use this first, because definitely we're gonna go to Michu. And then searcher. Okay, so we have 2 CBs open, so that's one for what was that again? Oh fuck, what was that again? Oh, for Michu and for grade 2 Noqno. Alright, so right, we're gonna use Michu first. Draw one. Oh, it's a Yuika. That's a Yuika. That's a Yuika. I wanna have one. Oh, okay, what? Yeah, I'll just call Yuika actually. Yep, and then we use this. Put her to soul. I think that's the right order. Smiley face. Yeah, we do not activate persona, but we get to search for Noqno or Cannonball. No, thank you. I would like to search. Grade 2, grade 2. Do I want to have double Noqnos? Maybe just one more Noqno? Yeah, I'm gonna take one more Noqno just in case this one dies. Might be a misplay, but yeah, you suffer with me, boys and girls. You suffer with me. Then we're gonna use this. Rest it. And what do we soul charge, by the way? We soul charge front end, no biggie, it's no issue at all. And then we draw one. Oh, nice, that's very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna call Noqno here. Yep, 5k to Yuika. Alright, so far I don't think I've screwed up anything. And then so there's nothing there, right? So we're just gonna call this what cannonball do I have in drop? I have just one. No, I'm not gonna use her. I'm just gonna use her for a beat stick. Then we're gonna use Noqno. We're gonna soul blast. I'll just soul blast grade 1. Alright, and then we're gonna use this and drop that. I'm gonna use this, and then I'm gonna give the power to my Vanguard, because why not? Unless that's I've mistaken, but please let me know. That's not the best, but I'm trying my best to. Okay. Okay, yeah, I misplayed. Okay, it's fine. Oh, it dies there, but whatever. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, I did mention it, right? Oh, and we don't have a CB for Michu. Yep. Okay. Yep. You see my misplays, but okay, I guess I kind of get the gist of it quite a bit. Alright, so we're gonna pump it up. Yeah, kinda overestimated that. I forgot that Noqno has 1 CB, but okay, it's fine. I'm gonna be a laughing stock by the comments if there are any, but well, we learn. Every mistake is just a small. It's just a minor setback. It's a minor setback. It's a minor setback. Minor setback. Drive check. Nice. Huge. Oh, have I been? Oh, okay, that's kind of my bad. Have I been playing without animation? Okay, yeah, that's my bad. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. Okay, please don't go off. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay. Bounce the hand, and this is a 40k to face. Oh! Okay, I guess this is my legacy of fucking up Michu. Okay. Well, yeah. As the viewer said, yeah, I got achieved, but I haven't been playing Lyrical, bro. Okay. As the guy said, he would like to see me screw up with Michu, and I actually did. Don't worry, I know where my mistake was. Unless I made another one. Oh my god, it's actually embarrassing. I had the chance to reassess myself. Boy, that never works for me. It's always going X2 and then X3. Then we scoop. She's actually embarrassed. It's alright, it's alright. Pay her back? Wow. Her name is Otoa, of course. She's in the cover of the game, don't you know? I mean, the path to pro isn't easy, but the path to misplaying is way much easier, lads. Okay, so yeah, we misplayed. Okay, so I forgot Noqno had CB1, so I guess need a bigger size brain, but oh well. Okay, I promise you, the next live stream I will spam Michu until I get it, until I don't forget. But yeah, for the next episode, we're gonna have this guy, I4Gore, whose his name is, and we're gonna be playing Catter Sanctuary. We'll see what decks I have, but until then, you'll have to wait. Thank you so much for coming, and wee.